Ranchod here. I want to welcome you all to the live cast. Happy Friday. I know things have been very interesting with the Trump administration, and today we have some great topics that I want to talk to you about. One of the topics that we're going to talk about, we're going to deep dive into J-1 waivers. We're also going to talk about what's going on with marriage-based green cards, and you can go ahead and post your questions. If you have questions right now, we also have been seeing a lot of changes with the Trump administration. One of them has been very interesting, and that is what's been happening with the student visas, where individuals with some student visas have had their student visas taken away for minor incidents such as a traffic ticket or whatnot. But the courts have found that in many of those cases that was not lawful. So that has been a recent update of what's been going on recently with the student visa issue. One thing that I wanted to talk about was with regards to no objection waivers and whether or not you should apply for a no objection waiver, because this has been coming up a lot recently with J-1 waiver applicants that we've been talking to, where they've applied for a no objection waiver and they've got it denied. So if you have U.S. government funding, it's going to be very unlikely you're going to get a no objection waiver approved. So you may want to not apply for a no objection waiver in that situation. And welcome if you just joined, and if you have a question, go ahead and post it. Right now we're talking about whether or not you should apply for a no objection J-1 waiver. And if you have U.S. government funding, it's typically not recommended. I'd look at other options such as a hardship waiver if you do qualify, because in that situation, your no objection waiver is going to be denied. And unfortunately, I've seen a lot of no objection waivers that were not our clients get denied, have come to us to apply for a hardship waiver, but time has been lost in those situations. Next, let's talk about marriage-based green cards. And welcome if you've just joined to our live. I want to welcome you. Hi, Jessica. How are you doing? And if you want to post where you're from, also hi to Kulmango. And all right, well, sorry to see you leave, Jessica. If you want to post where you're listening from, please put that in the chat. And we have just talked about the no objection waivers and J-1 waivers. Now we're going to move into marriage-based green cards. Now what we are seeing is interviews happening much more frequently. Jessica, you asked if you could get our number. So yes, you can get our number. You can reach us at 916-613-3553. That's 916-3553. You can also email us at info@Ranchod Law. I want to welcome you all. And hi, Dylan. And Cool Mongo is asking, what kind of doc are you? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm not a doctor. I'm a lawyer. I'm a Juris Doctor, but I'm not a doctor. So, hi, Sonic and Tails. Hello. Welcome, welcome. And I'm glad to see all of you here on a Friday. So we're talking about the latest with marriage-based green cards. Now, with the Trump administration, interviews are happening. Interviews, before in the Biden administration, we were seeing that interviews they were frequently waived. It is still possible to get an interview waived, but it's going to be it's going to be less frequent with marriage-based green card applications. And expect to see an interview. It's more rather than not see one. So recently, I just want to give you a time frame. We applied for a case here, November of 2024, and they're scheduled for an interview on May 29th, 2025. If you have a question, go ahead and post it as well. in the chat. Also wanted to give you an update on some different processing times for J1 waivers. We're getting those approved in about 1 year and 5 months to 2 years. We just check out our latest video on the U visa where we just got it approved in over 8.5 years. So that's been arranged. Some of our cases have been approved faster than that. So that is our Friday update. I want to thank all of you for joining the chat or joining our live. And until next time, bye for now. I do see some people who just joined. If you do have a question, you can go ahead and post it. Otherwise, I am going to sign off for this Friday. So I want to thank you all for joining, and we are going to continue to do these lives. So make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe so you can get updates on when the lives are going to happen.